On the World News tonight, a staunch supporter of Governor Fubara decamps to ruling PDP in Rivers State. Senate warns MDAs against failure to defend budget proposals, vow to maintain January to December implementation cycle. Plus, cash shortage hits banks at confirmation of customers' BVN NIN. A warm good evening to you. Welcome to Rstv World News, coming to you live from the Garden City of Port Harcourt. I am Akilachi. I don't care about Rivers State and her peace. Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is a task we must accomplish. You can watch Rstv News live on YouTube and Facebook at Rstv Online. Subscribe, click the notification bell for updates on our live feed. And now to the news in detail. The Speaker of Rivers State House of Assembly, Edison Ehie, and leader of Idaobolo for Sim, Kingston Sylvanus, have welcomed Mike Amakiri, a keen supporter of Governor Siminalayi Fubara, into the People's Democratic Party, PDP. Mike Amakiri was the leader of the Social Democratic Party, SDP, in the Southeast Senatorial District before his public declaration of support for the Governor Fubara-led administration. Tamno Barabi Bulubo has more on that report.
The brief reception organized in Port Harcourt to formally welcome Mike Amakiri into the group of supporters of Governor Fubara's administration in PDP had some critical stakeholders like chiefs from Andoni local government area, PDP chairman from Akokotoro, Boni, Abu government area, plus in attendance. Speaker of Rivers State House of Assembly, Edison Ehie, who was represented by former majority whip of the House, Ivan Sibibi, said the public declaration was commendable because men of goodwill and laws of the state should not withhold support for Governor Fubara, who means well for the state.
One thing Chief wants to declare, and that one is to do the working. You have to make it for people to know, or the family to know. You are truly here in the family to perform as he used to perform in the SDP. He said does not want to be on the fence. He has found that his family to accept him. You have accepted him.
Leader of Idaobolo for Sim, Kingston Sylvanus, said they are a support group for the PDP and are delighted that one of the leaders of an opposition party was joining force with the PDP to administration and urged him to bring wealth of experience to bear, especially working with the Idaobolo for Sim project to mobilize more grassroots supporters.
Good people for Anthony, members of Idaobolo Sim, the voice of Siminalayi Fubara in Anthony government, wholeheartedly welcome our brother, and in same day congratulate His Excellency the Executive Governor of Rivers State for his victory at their pick-up.
In his speech, Mike Amakiri said he has seen the good works of the state governor and is very convinced that he needs all the support from well-meaning Rivers people to join hands with him to build a state of the collective dream of Rivers people.
It's our prayer to see that we complete the tenure and the second tenure. We, the people of Rivers State, will stand with him, will work with him, will speak for him, to make sure we partner with him, our governor, to move that forward.
In his remark, for Sim, Only Fred, who assured that Andoni people will continue to stand with Governor Fubara, said those attempting to distract him will be disappointed.
Our dear governor has been very good. We know that his activities have been wonderful. Rivers State is behind him. Andoni is behind him. Idaobolo Sim is behind him.
Tamno Barabi Bulubo, Rstv News.
Commissioner of Police, Rivers State Police Command Olatunji Rowandisu has the members of the Nigeria In a keenly contested election, Martins Giadom of the Rivers State Broadcasting Corporation secured 15 votes to emerge the new president of the association against his opponent Neki Kine of the Rivers State Television, who had 13 votes. The contestants for other positions returned unopposed, while the officers elected to run the association are Friday Libe, Vice President, Tane Bemene, Secretary, Kiadom Edoko, Assistant Secretary, Yira Poroma, PRO, Eunice Dogba, Financial Secretary, Barry Bon Kirikiri, Welfare Officer, Austin Leobari, Provost, and Gigi William, Treasurer. Addressing the newly elected executive, Chairman of the Elders Council of the Association, Elder Innocent Dole Jacob, who administered the oath of office, charged the new leadership of the body to be proactive and patriotic in articulating the objectives of the association and the ideals of the Ogoni struggle. Pioneer President of the association, Elder Josiah Mbua Kamza, congratulated the new executive and urged them to be committed to moving the association forward. Chairman of the Election Planning Committee, Dr. Godwin Singto Williamson, thanked the association for the confidence reposed in the Electoral Committee and the high turnout for the election. Now, in his post-election speech, the newly elected President, Comrade Martins Giadom, thanked the Congress for the mandate and assured that his administration will run a consultative ground and reconcile all aggrieved members of the association. The President also solicited the contributions of all members of the association to the next level. A non-governmental organization, Igwe Chukwufavor Foundation, has put smiles on the faces of 5,000 widows in Rivers State, handing out gift items in the spirit of the Christmas season. Chief Executive Officer of the foundation, Mrs. Favor Igwe, said the beneficiaries of the gesture, both Christians and Muslims, and non-Rivers indigenes, were selected from the 23 local government areas. Tamuno Barabi Ibulubo takes it from here.
The 9th time, the Igwe Chukwufavor Foundation will give bags of rice, all and other gifts as part of effort to alleviate poverty in the Igwe event of the foundation, and this at the Rumeme Civic area. Get some season also to give partners those who are for the past 9.
I asked God to touch the River State government to come to the aid of these widows. It's not easy. They don't feed themselves. But I said, God, if not any other thing, every day let me provide something for them for the Christmas, what they wish for themselves and their family.
The special guest honor and chairman of Obia local government area, George Ariolo, expressed delight over the giving to the indigent widows and assured that his administration will gladly ensure the gesture is sustained.
Lady Favor and her foundation and prayers. If you are coming to this kind of charity, for me it's a thing of joy and it's overwhelming.
Guest preacher Frank Ekbe stated that God delights in those who demonstrate love. Let's pray under the group for what they have done.
Each year, I speak by the grace of God, you will grow bigger and you will grow better. This foundation will never stop climbing higher and higher. Let that be your portion, Favor, Chukwu, in Jesus' name.
Chairman of Parliament explained the motivation for the program that the widows trained to in gratitude for other widows.
This year we empower 950 widows, including non-indigenous. If you look here, you also see the Hausa and the Yoruba community, Akwa Ibom, and the other areas of the country.
Some expressed appreciation to the foundation for giving them the state and prayed God to bless them. There were drama presentations by widows of Imo State extraction, song and both children and Tamuno Barabi Iblubo, Rstv News.
A Christian motivational book entitled Trust in God, written by Mrs. Caroline Kevin, has been dedicated to God and unveiled for public use in Port Harcourt. The dedication and launch took place at the Ebenezer Chapel International Church Auditorium, Izwoba. Justice Ehunwo has more.
The book Trust in God is an attempt by the author to outline and expose the principles of a good Christian living and relationship with God. A guest preacher, Pastor Samuel Ayodele, pointed out that every vision given by God must be written down and followed. On the topic, write the vision down for others to read, and citing the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, Pastor Ayodele said, when a vision is written down, the inspiration, ideas, and desire blossom. Every vision or revelation from God is for your glory and urge Christians to strive to make a difference in all spheres of life.
Our mother here, our sister here does not wait away the vision that God has given to her. There are many people that use doubt to wait away the glory of the future before they get there. But it's the glory of the future that God has shown to them, but unknown to them, they wave it away because of the situation they find themselves as at that time.
Chairman of the occasion, Dr. Prince Wike, said the book will teach people good relationship with God and impact the society positively.
It will teach us a lot about trusting in God. How we have to trust in God with all our heart, all our soul, and all that is not. We thank God for her concerning this book, for her obedience. And we pray that the Lord will bless her.
The author, Mrs. Caroline Kevin, speaks on her motivation to write the book and the derivable lessons.
I hold on to the word of God. When this word came to me, it changed my life. And I heard God said I should write it down. So I now started the journey of writing the book. The central message is that everyone that trusts in God will never be disappointed. Because God is the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end.
So as they read the book, it will bring revival into so many people's lives. It will bring restoration. It will even help those that have not really accepted Christ to accept Christ.
The author is the wife of the General Overseer of Ebenezer Chapel International Church, Pastor Kevin Onyemechi, and also a pastor of the church. There was also praise and worship as well as presentations by different groups. Justice Ehunwo, Rstv News.
The United Nations Peace Volunteers, under the aegis of International Synergy of Advocates for Global Peace and Development Initiative, has presented the Global Nobel Peace Prize to the senior pastor, Power of Redemption Fire Covenant Ministries International Incorporated, Apostle Lucky Letambarikpani. The event, which attracted dignitaries from walks of life, was in commemoration of the United Nations International Day for the Abolition of Slavery. Obiandu Madme completes the story.
Presenting the prize, Global Peace President Ambassador Pastafsin said the award was predicated on the meritorious services rendered by Apostle Bani, who the global peace community monitored closely and observed that his selflessness, transparency, and other attributes that qualify him for it. He congratulated him, urged him not to relent.
You have to do something in your community. You have to do welfare for the people. And I know that our men have done a lot of things in the community. He's doing scholarships, different things. And I know he will do better.
International Day for the Abolition aimed at ending the unwholesomeness activities of trafficking in person, forced marriage, recruitment of minor groups, among others. Responding, award recipient Apostle Lucky Letambarikpani expressed appreciation on the award and thanked the United Nations representatives for finding him worthy for the prestigious award, as rare in recent times. And the church, Apostle Pan said the gesture will inspire him to render greater service to God and humanity.
God is the one that did it. I didn't love him for it. I don't know how they have found me. And God, in the little I am doing, without making noise about it, but I will just say to God be the glory. He is the one that's given me the grace to do all that I have done, this little thing I have done. So I want the glory, and I've given the glory back to God.
Parishioners, the senior pastor, as an exemplary leader who's
have been recognized by UN advocates. I mean, he actually deserved this because of his selfless services to humanities.
He's a man that deserves the best. And I wish that more awards will be given to him.
I pray for more grace, more wisdom, as long as Jesus lives. I will describe the day as the day the Lord has designed to grace him in life.
The event featured cultural performance as well as hoisting of flags.
Love and care about Rivers State in her piece, let's build and take her to greater heights. This is a task we must accomplish. Remember, you can still watch Rstv News live on YouTube and Facebook at Rstv Online. Subscribe, click the notification bell for updates on our live feeds. Now time for a short break, but up ahead on the news, rescuers find 9 hiker bodies after Indonesia's volcanic eruption. And in sports, FIFA, UEFA team up against racism. Find out more of this after this timeout.
Ovaltine, 3-in-1. It has great taste.
Big day ahead.
Yummy, yummy, full of nourishment and vitality. To bodies and shop my soya. Ovaltine, 3-in-1. Ovaltine, 3-in-1.
New Ovaltine 3-in-1. Smart choice for smart kids.
There's a place where we go to when the world gets too loud. A happy place of laughter and excitement. Of moments that get your heart racing. Of familiar faces. A place where we all belong. Home is where it happens. Find home on Netflix.
Key part of that is the right data, and the data that helps you understand what needs to be done and how to do it, and what sound will connect with listeners.
Bring it up, bring it up. Let's know everybody see.
Whatever aspect of life you're into, enjoy the journey. 9 Mobile's got you covered.
Dial star 301 hash now. 9 Mobile.
Beautiful, it's your name. Wonderful is what you are to me. Eba mi kira fuma mami.
Every mom, a treasure beyond measure. 3 Crowns Milk. Healthy moms, happy families.
Our new toothpaste, Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection.
Why are we changing our toothpaste?
Because with Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection, I can be sure your teeth are cavity-free.
When you brush daily with Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection, its expert formula locks natural calcium in our teeth and helps protect them from cavity. Colgate is the world's most chosen toothpaste.
Colgate locks calcium in,
keeps cavities out.
The new Colgate Mini Pack is now available at just 300 Naira.
Awesome wonder and mighty ruler, the King of all the earth.
I have said this, and I'm going to say it. My vision is not to buy private jets. My vision is not to drive the most expensive car. My vision is not to use the money of God to build expensive school that the members that contributed cannot attend. My vision is to use the resources of God, prepare people for heaven. My vision is to look for the lost souls, look for the prostitutes, look for the armed robbers, look for the killers, look for the assassins. Use the resources of God and rehabilitate them and prepare them for heaven. My vision is to look for children that cannot go to school, children that are roaming on the street. Use the resources of God, take them to a school, think that they can go to school and become better people tomorrow. That is my vision.
OPS, Dr. Jesus in action. Dr. Jesus in action. God is here.
The new Peak Mini fits your pocket. Contains the right nourishment you need for your breakfast. Creamy and tasty.
This Peak Mini is just my perfect size, filled with the right nutrients, just for me.
This Peak Mini dey sweet my belly. Who fit believe say me sef fit do shakara with better enjoyment?
Enjoyment. Now this kind of breakfast I want the top now.
Introducing the Peak Mini Pack. Breakfast for you.
Peak. Reach for your peak.
Need a white card.
I'm your big fan too.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, brother.
Me got myself, I'm a rapper.
Is that so?
Hey, me let me know any day, any weather, and I'm chilling with my main guy, Feda.
Alpha, network problem. Yes, well, got me. Let me turn on my hotspot.
It have got it.
You hop on 9 mobile confirm data. You can't be out here stranded in this street, so this guy.
When you're on 9 confirm from 9 mobile, you get a super gift of 1,000 naira just for joining the network. 900% bonus on every recharge. 100% data bonus for 6 months and double data bonus on your first recharge of the month.
Get a new SIM or dial star 1400 hash now.
9 Mobile.
Ovaltine, 3-in-1. It has great taste.
Big day ahead.
Yummy, yummy, full of nourishment and vitality. To bodies and shop my soya. Ovaltine, 3-in-1. Ovaltine, 3-in-1.
New Ovaltine 3-in-1. Smart choice for smart kids.
There's a place where we go to when the world gets too loud. A happy place of laughter and excitement. Of moments that get your heart racing. Of familiar faces. A place where we all belong. Home is where it happens. Find home on Netflix.
This is Rstv World News. We bring you world-class news, accurate.
Welcome back. It says it will not tolerate lackadaisical attitudes from government functionaries, ministries, departments and agencies in relation to their defense submissions, reiterating its commitment to maintaining the January to December cycle. President of the Senate gave the ruling in Abuja on Tuesday at a one-day retreat on 2024 appropriation bill. And in business, huge crowds have besieged banking halls as customers move to link their BVN and national identity numbers (NIN) to their bank accounts. This follows the new directive of the banking regulator to the banks on Friday to bar customers who were yet to link their BVN and NIN from having access to their accounts. And on the falling scene, the death toll from a volcanic eruption in Indonesia has gone up to 22 after rescuers found 9 more bodies. The search for the 10 missing hikers on Mount Marapi resumed on Tuesday after being paused due to safety worries. And in sports, the chairman of Democracy Town Council, Osi Wosu, has assured that his administration would continue to encourage efforts geared towards preserving the cultural heritage of his people bequeathed to them by their ancestors. The assurance during the opening ceremony of the 2023 Rumokrusi Annual Wrestling Festival at Rumojolo Town Square. Namdi Olimini now reports.
The town council chairman said wrestling remains an integral part of the culture and tradition of the Igbo people and cannot be allowed to go into extinction no matter the influence of modernization. He said besides preservation and promotion of culture, wrestling has been used by his administration as an instrument to foster peace and unity among the people of Romokrusi town. According to him, the wrestling competition, which signifies the end of the year, will take place in all the 4 communities, beginning from Romocholo, and enjoin the people of Romokrusi to continue to embrace peace to attract more development.
Our culture is not dead. We will not in any way allow it fizzle out. So it's our culture and it's our pride. And we're also encouraging the little ones to emulate what we're doing, to emulate the culture of Romokrusi, to emulate the culture of equal ethnic nationality. It's all about that which they kept for us. We have decided to sustain it.
Former chairman of Romokrusi, Ford Wali, and other members of the town also described wrestling as a unique tradition of the people that brings everybody together and commended the Osiwosu-led administration for being consistent in the celebration of the annual event. They also expressed appreciation to the paramount ruler of Romokrusi town, His Royal Highness Eze Simeon Wokoma, for his cordial relationship with the town council and the entire who will engender peaceful coexistence.
Like oldest heritage in the Kwere traditions and culture. So Romokrusi is not exceptional. We are part of it and we want to keep. So we want to appreciate it. Come to
Wrestling Festival fosters unity amongst Romokrusi sons and daughters. So it's encouraged. It is an agenda of the Romokrusi Town Council and the Romokrusi traditional rulers to ensure that this suits every year. You can see the harness, the chair. It brings all and sundry together.
Peace is something we need to be building in ourselves, because without peace, I don't think we would have been here today. For you to see that we are lovely people, we are peaceful people, that is why you're saying what you're saying today. So I want to also encourage them to keep putting peace as the first thing in their ways of life, because with peace you can achieve whatever thing you know you can achieve.
At the wrestling competition, able-bodied men flexed Moscow to outwit each other at the cheering ovation of the crowd. Namdi Olimini, Rstv News.
Now to end the news, a recap of some major stories. A member of the Social Democratic Party, who is also a staunch supporter of Governor Fubara, Mike Amakari, has finally moved to the PDP. He was received by Speaker Edison Ehie and other stakeholders. The Senate has warned against lackadays by ministries, departments and agencies in the defense of their budget, as it will not go back on the implementation of the January to December cycle. We had also informed you that customers who are yet to link their bank verification number and national identification numbers have begun to throng commercial banks, leading to scarcity of cash. And that's all from the news desk. Thank you for joining us this evening. I am Akilachi KJ. Good night.